10 mistakes that I regret during the processing of my relocation to Germany. I still regret them now. I want you to watch this video up until the end so that you don't make the same mistakes that I made, learn from my own experience, and have a seamless relocation to Germany. Hi, my name is Relocating, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm making this video with so much joy because we've crossed over to 400 subscribers. In fact, we're more than 400 now, and I'm super excited for the journey ahead. I started taking YouTube seriously like 3 months ago, and we are over 400 subscribers. Thank you for the OGs that have been here, right from the beginning, and those that are joining us. Yeah, you won't regret joining this YouTube channel because it's more of personalized experience, something that you can always learn from. From every video, there's something for you to take home. There's something for you to learn, personalized experience, things that are currently happening in Germany, things that you should look forward to upon your arrival in Germany, and a lot more. In this channel, on this channel, you're gonna only be getting the best out of the best. So do well to subscribe to our channel. Right into the mistakes that I made. Number one was using an agent. Up to today, I still regret my decision of using an agent to relocate to Germany. I shouldn't have, but I did. Reason being that I was in 9 to 5 in Nigeria before coming to Germany. Before relocating to Germany, I was working in an oil and gas company. So I barely had the time. In fact, it's a 9 to 5, but it's more like I was working almost more than my hours. I was always working overtime. So I didn't have the time back then. So I sorted out an agent. And the reason why I regretted using that agent was because I paid him 750,000 naira just for agent fee to process my study visa and everything to Germany, and I feel that money was too much. If I had taken my time to sit down, go through the website like I have uploaded on YouTube for you guys to do, I think I would have gotten my admission myself, and I would have been able to apply for my visa myself if only I had sat down and done the processing myself. Not only did I get a below par experience from this agent, I barely get responses on WhatsApp whenever I text him. In fact, it was a total shitty experience. A 0 over 10. The only good thing that came out of that agent was the fact that I got my visa. That was the only good thing that came out of that agent. I'm still regretting up to tomorrow because there's along the line of this video, you know why I'm still regretting why I used an agent. Number two, not being involved in the school process. Not being involved in the school process, I regret that so much because I didn't have access to a lot of things. Because I used that agent, I didn't have access to my email. I didn't have access to my email because according to his policy, you pay like 30%, and then he holds like the password and the email for the school, and then after you balance, when you get your visa, when you balance up, then you can have access to them. I didn't have access to those things. I was able to check some things that I needed to do. I was restricted a lot. It almost affected me during my interview because when the officer, the consulate, was asking me what's your email address? What email address did you use for the school? I couldn't remember because at the time I had 2 personal email address and then 1 email address for the school processing. Okay, so when she was asking me, I gave her the first one, gave her the second one. She was like, so you don't know what email address you use for your school? It's almost, if not for the grace of God, I'm telling you, if not for the grace of God, and I wouldn't have gotten that visa because it looked like I was not prepared. And truthfully, I was not, because I did not remember the email address the agent used for me. The agent opened a new email address for me, and for me, I was used to what I already know. So then I just remembered, there's an email address this agent used for me. I need to tell her that, and I told her that, and she was like, okay, that's it. So I was not involved. I just left everything for the agent, and I was concentrating on work. I shouldn't have done that. I should have balanced it and be more involved in the school process, know my teachers, know what's going on in the school, start learning. They were doing some online classes at the time. I wasn't joining because I was busy at work. I couldn't combine both of them, and even the ones I joined, I was not understanding them. So it was chaotic. I should have been more involved. Number 3, renting an apartment before coming to Germany. This is the worst mistake ever. Learn from this one, don't do it. So this is how it happened. In 2023, I rented an apartment March 2023, and I got to Germany in December. I started paying rent from March up to November, and I was not in Germany. And this all happened because of that agent. So the first point, I regretted advising that agent. The agent was less informed. He told me that after my getting the admission, I'm going to get a date in 3 months, which was a lie, by the way. I got my appointment date 1 year and 6 months after. I totally regret using that agent, and this video is not even about the agent, but it's about the mistakes I made, because I believe that paying you such amount of money, you should be more involved, you should be more informed than me, the applicant, right? But he was less informed. I had to start going on Google to know what's going on. I had to start asking people. I had to start calling. The consulate. What's going on? My admission is running and I don't have a date yet. And they told me, oh, you have to wait. You're gonna get a date when you get a date. Later, I just found out that, oh, it's a year plus. A year plus. It means it could be 1 year 6 months, 1 year 8 months, at the discretion of the consulate in Lagos. It was chaotic. So I believe that if somebody sits down and puts in the work, they can get all this information from watching YouTube videos like mine and doing it by themselves. They don't need any agent. And to the rent part, I wasted a lot of money. This is not even coming cheap, because I was paying for a private apartment from March till November. I was paying 300 euro. I paid deposit fee for 450 euro. So 300 euro per month. 300 euro from March to November. Do the maths. See how much I wasted. If I have it right now, I know what I'll be using that money to do in my life right now. So I wasted a lot of money. Please don't do that. Don't rent any apartments before you come to Germany. Make sure you've gotten your visa before you sort out an apartment, okay? Make sure you've gotten your visa. And I only did this. I only rented an apartment because the agent kept saying, oh, you're going to get a date in March. As I said, I was going to get a date in March. I went ahead. I rented the apartment because I didn't want to be stranded in Germany, because I was moving to Germany alone. I don't have any family member in Germany. I rented the apartment, and then it comes with, oh, the date is not yet coming. Oh, that agent. The next on the list is paying for an extra luggage at the airport. That extra luggage I paid for, when I got to the airport and my bags were overweight, they told me I had to pay for an extra luggage, and I didn't want to leave any bag behind. I should have left that bag behind, because what was in that bag? Up to today, I don't think I've used anything. I paid 1.4 million naira for an extra luggage, which I shouldn't have done that. But I didn't want my family that escorted me to the airport to take my bag back home, and then, I didn't want to stress them. So I paid for it. I shouldn't have. That money should have gone into something better. If you have any extra luggage and you know what's inside is not that important, please leave it. Okay? Leave it and save your money. Buying more clothes than food. Buying more clothes than food. I bought a lot of clothes that are currently now, they are just lying down there in my wardrobe. I don't wear them. I should have bought more African food, more spices, more Maggi, more our spices, what we use for jollof, bay leaf, everything. Because right here in Germany, the African stores, they are bobbing our head with prices that they are selling their stuff. And I've not seen any other shop that sells African stuff that I can buy, like I can move to and then get something at a cheaper rate. But the African store in Germany that I'm in, the state I'm currently living, is bobbing my head with its prices. I can't bear it anymore. It's so expensive. I should have brought in more food, more dry food. That would have been better because it would have sustained me for a longer period of time. More pepper, that pepper part. I should have brought it because in Germany there is no pepper except at the African store. Buying months worth of skincare. This mistake, don't do it. Buying more months worth of skincare, don't do it. I tell you, I'm not saying that that what you're currently using, the brand is not okay, but don't do it. It's not worth it. Why I said it's not worth it, because there are stores in Germany that you can buy skincare that will work for you, that adapts to the weather. Because that skincare you're bringing from Nigeria, you're bringing from Ghana, when you come here, it might not work on your skin. Many other people might have different experiences, but this is personal, okay? They might not work on your skin. So don't bother. When you come here, go to DM and buy skincare that will work for you, that works with the weather. I bought months worth of skincare, almost 600k worth of skincare. Not only did the skincare expire before I could finish it, it wasn't working. My skin outlook was dull. I was rubbing skincare, it was as if I wasn't rubbing skincare. I had to dump them, wasted money again, and go to DM and get skincare that was worth it, and I could see what it was doing. Buying a flight ticket from this same agent that booked my visa, I shouldn't have done that. Because buying that ticket from him, not only did he had so much money on it, I had to cancel from him because it wasn't worth it. The price he was giving me for the ticket was what I was almost buying for business class. So I told him to refund me. Up to today, he's still owing me money. I wouldn't say I've been scammed, but because he's still promising he's gonna pay. Flygo agency, count your days. No, make sure you pay me my money so I will not call you out on YouTube when my followers grow. Pay me my money, okay? I wouldn't say I've been scammed, but up to today, since 2023 or in 2025, he has not paid me my money completely, and that's very bad. I don't want to make it look like I'm calling him out, because I'm still hoping, I'm still giving him grace that he's going to pay me my money completely. Another one is not converting my naira to euros. Don't make that same mistake that I made. I'm still regretting, okay? So like that, I said like 10 mistakes that I regret, but I'm currently still regretting. I regretted them and I'm still regretting them in 2025. Not converting my nairas to euros. In this country, you spend euros. What's the point of having so much money in naira and not having them in euros? And in 2023, when I was processing my visa, euros was just about 750, 800, 850. If I had converted all my naira that I had in my account to euros, I'll be a big girl now. Because right now, the exchange rate is not worth it right now. So what I do now, if I need euros, I have to contact my friend. He does it through Binance, buys dollar, it sells the dollar, buy euro, then sends to my account here in Germany. It's a whole lot of... Don't do it. If you get your visa, convert all your naira to euro and take your money along. It's not worth it, because naira every day depreciates. There's no point keeping it in naira, okay? Also, the next on the list is not learning a skill. Okay, see me, I can plait hair, but not professionally. I should have, since I know that I can plait hair, but not professionally, I should have gone somewhere to learn it for a while before coming to Germany, so that I can make money off it. Because I can plait hair, but you wouldn't like, it doesn't look as professional as those that do it. I should have learned a skill, because that would give me extra income. Because when I came into Germany in 2023, I didn't work for a year. I was learning the language, which is the last point, by the way. I should have, if I had learned a skill in Nigeria, plaiting hair, probably lashes or nails or whatever, during those periods I wasn't working, I would have been doing it and earning small money. Because yeah, you make a lot of money plaiting hair. You want to plait braids, you can be charging them 250 euros. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money, and I should have learned a skill. But because I was working at the time, like I said, I didn't have the time. Not like I didn't have the time, I didn't create the time. So that's why I regret it. I didn't create the time. That's so bad of me. So please learn from my mistake. And the last on the list, number 10, is the language. I didn't learn the language in Nigeria. I wasted my time. I didn't waste my time per se. I was working, I was contributing to society, but I didn't learn the language. So that was so bad. I had ample time to do that. Don't be like me. If you are currently processing to come to Germany, please learn the language. Even though the course I came to Germany to learn is in English, totally in English, which doesn't require the language, I still changed my course. So that's another video, by the way. So I'm not going to bombard this video with that. I did not learn the language in Nigeria. But when I came here, the first 1 year, I learned the language up to B2 level. Congrats to me. So if I'd learned that skill, I would have been earning money, by the way, while I am learning the language, so that I can pay for the language. But learning language is very expensive, very, very expensive. Now they've even increased the price. So please, if you've watched this video up until this point, don't make the same mistakes I made. Learn from my own experience and plan your life very well. If you're on the waiting list, if you've already gotten your admission and you're waiting for your visa appointment date, use that time. Use the time that you have to learn the language up until B1 or A2. B1, A2 is okay? And then, it will help you when you come here to Germany. It will help you in getting a job. I didn't say it's because I didn't learn the language so I didn't get a job. No, I wasn't looking for a job. I wanted to just learn the language alone and then change into something else, which is gonna come soon. Which the video is gonna come soon, because I'm already currently doing it. Okay, so if you've gotten this watch up to this point and you found my video helpful, you know what to do. Subscribe and join the family, and let me know what you think in the comment section. If all the points I've made you also think is good, and if you're already in Germany, what are the things that you actually regret, that you should have done better but you did not, and you're currently in Germany? Let me know in the comment section. Up until next one, see you in my next video. Bye bye.